The number one tip that you need to rank up in Year 8 Season 1 is going to be having a plan every single round at every single moment. Let's go cap can, and then I'll put some traps upstairs, and then I'll try to hold like east balcony side, right? Or like east stairs in general. And this may seem like a pretty obvious tip, but it gets very complicated, and I'll show you exactly why. In this example right here, I'm playing Warden, and my plan right now is to hold archives in case they try to get a smoke plant. My plan right now is just to swing and get a kill because I hear that the enemy team is entirely on the other side of the map, making my hold completely pointless, so I might as well just kind of hold down the fort. Let's see how it plays out. He doesn't see me on his drone. And I kill him pretty easily. So now that was my plan, right? I had a plan to get a kill and I executed on it. Now I need another plan. I can't just sit around and not do anything, right? Like I said in my tip, the number one tip that you need to rank up is always having a plan. So now I'm like, okay, I hear everybody else, literally everybody else on the side armory. So I'm gonna go hold armory and help my teammate in case they try to do a smoke plant there. So let's skip 30 seconds ahead to right here. As you can see, I have my Warden goggles activated. I'm holding the breach with a very tight angle from Sandwich. So I'm gonna skip ahead. They don't push me at all. And I end up thinking, okay, we have nobody inside of archives, so I'm gonna go back to archives in case somebody goes in through CC, in through office, and then pushes me out here. So I'm holding the doorway in case that happens. There's 40 seconds left, right? All I have to do is hold an angle. Now I'm quick peeking for info. Now I know, okay, there's one in the hallway, there's headholes here, which means he's either going to swing here, or he's going to swing here. Either way, I have to hold an angle here. 30 seconds left.
Ace is cheating, he's gonna make there.
I'm pre-firing. I still like 20 seconds left, right? 4v4. Now my plan is to sit back and wait for him. Ace is cheating. Man. I mean, to be fair, he did pre-fire, man. Right. Inside. Now, because I'm a defender and they're in sight right now, it's a 1v3. My job is just to waste time and to sit still as long as possible so that these guys are forced into a plant that we can easily deny, right? He ends up swinging me, so I get the kill. And now I'm just going to wait here, right? Because they have to come to me. I wait the 5 seconds for, and then easy round win, right? So that entire time, I was thinking, okay, I need a plan. I'm going to hold this, and that's going to be my plan. I'm going to hold this, and that's going to be my plan. Or I'm going to do this straight. I'm going to hold this angle. I always had a purpose, right? That's what I'm trying to get at. The number one tip that you need to rank up and to just get better at the game is always having a purpose. Everything you need to do needs to have some reason behind it. You can't ever just be sitting still doing absolutely fuck all. You have to be doing something at all times. So with that out of the way, let's get into the next round and I'll show you more of what I mean. Let's go cap can, and then I'll put some traps upstairs, and then I'll try to hold like east balcony side, right? Or like east stairs in general. So I don't know if you were paying attention or you heard me, but essentially what I'm gonna do is, because there's a guy cheating, I'm gonna run trap operators. Not only am I gonna run trap operators, but I'm going to do specifically run cap can, because this is a really good cap can map. Border is, right? Because there's a bunch of archways that are really hidden that can hide cap can traps very well. So I'm doing that, but also a very powerful position to hold for bathroom and tellers is the east balcony side, because if they get control of that, they have a direct access, like line of sight into the objective through the site windows. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna set all my traps upstairs and I'm gonna hold there, right? Again, having a plan in mind. And as you can see from this footage, let me rewind a bit. I'm putting a trap downstairs right here on the east side. Put a fucking vertical grip on. I put another cap can trap there. That's not gonna work anymore. And then again, on these archways, right? People don't look at these archways very commonly. So another trap there is fine. And at this point in time, I realized, like, I need to double up my cap can trap somewhere. That way they're not just doing damage and like one of them actually gets a kill. You know what I mean? So you'll see me do that somewhere else. But you know what I mean? Like, I have all of my cap can traps set in a place so that the information helps me to determine where they're pushing me from. But it's in my general area, right? So I can actually play off of them. And then I think I put two on this doorway right here, because people commonly walk through this archway. No one's gonna expect capcan traps here, so this is a very good capcan spot. But like I said, right, I have a plan. I'm playing east stairs and using the information for that. Let's see how that goes, right? So what I'm seeing right now, I'm reinforcing for myself, right? I have reinforcements upstairs. I reinforce this wall so they can't spray me if I go into the hallway through the windows. So again, using reinforcements and using my utility to execute the plan that I already have, super important. Not just putting random shit down, right? I hear that they're bucking into the archives door and they're trying to like take that space. So I'm holding this door, right? Now I know they're pushing this side of the map, right? They're pushing office, they're pushing archives. So what I need to do as a capcan player, or as a player holding east stairs in general, I need to hold this doorway, I need to hold this wall if it gets opened, and I need to hold this hallway. Those are the three places I need to hold. So knowing that, I put a plan in mind of, okay, I'm gonna hold really passive angles, wait for them to come to me, Or if they start doing vert, I'm gonna flank them, right? That's the plan in my head. I didn't say it out loud, but that's my plan. So always having a plan in mind. Like I said, I'm gonna keep going back to that. And I get a very, very lucky pre-fire kill. I'm not gonna flex that too hard. That was really just mechanical luck there. But I'm very, very low HP. And because I'm playing Capcan, I know that I don't even need to be there for me to have some sort of presence, if that makes sense. The knowledge of them knowing that I'm playing Capcan is enough to instill fear in their hearts. It's enough to waste time, and it's enough to waste time because they're having to look at doorways for Capcan traps, right? So it's already pressure that I'm putting on them, and I know that if I go up there and I try to take gunfights, I'm gonna lose because of my HP. And roaming as a 2 armor is not the best idea anyways. I don't have a great gun for roaming, so I end up just backing off and playing sight and holding very passive angles because, again, I'm on low HP. I also have a teammate on the east stairs that's gonna take my position because he sees that, which is very smart on his idea. So even then, right, taking a gunfight and then leaving, but still having a plan in mind, right? My plan now, again, is I'm just gonna hold passive angles because I have low HP. So just thinking about every little thing that you're doing constantly, always having a purpose in mind, is the tip that's going to get you into the higher ranks. I'm just showing you good examples of that. So let's skip into the round whenever I actually like see people, because I'm pretty sure I don't see anybody until like the very, very last seconds of the round. So it's a 2v4. I don't know if we actually win this round. Let me turn on the volume for y'all. I don't think we actually win this. I get a Capcan trap hit. I'm pretty sure I hear him close left as well. Oh, he hopped in! Whoa. How did he not die to Nitro? What? And we lose a round. But anyways, I had a plan. It didn't work out because my roamers died, but still I always had a purpose, right? That's the tip I'm trying to force in your head right now. Let's go to this round. I'm playing Jaeger. I think I got auto-picked Jaeger because there's no way I willingly play this operator. Anyways, I have a plan, right? What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna hold sight and make sure they don't rush us, right? Because I think they're probably going to rush us this round. I just have that intuition. I don't really know why. Not only do I have a plan, but again, like I talked about in the second round example, I have the utility to help execute my plan. If my plan is holding sight really tightly, I'm gonna put all of my utility on sight to play off of that. So I have an ADS to help if I'm playing right here. The same thing, right? This ADS covers the line of sight right here. If they throw grenades through this doorway and they try to nade me over here, the ADS is going to catch it through the sliver of a doorway. Let's see. I have barbed wire in case they try to rush in. I can swing off of that doorway. I mean, I have all of my ADS as barbed wire there, right? And I'm reinforcing to help myself because I have a plan of just holding this. And if they take vert, I have a rotate here, and I'm gonna extend into bathroom so that if they try to take vert on site, I don't have to be beneath their vert. You know what I mean? So again, having a plan. Let's skip into the round. Again, I'm really just holding sight here, and because I'm holding sight, I'm on cameras, so I'm not like, you know, I'm just wasting time. And because they opened the hatch before I could rotate out, I'm just sitting on site. I'm really hoping that someone tries to play vert on me so I can take the gunfight. But right now, 5v4, we're in defense, have a minute left. That means we need to play very passive. So I'm just holding, again, a passive angle, right? That's my plan, right? I have a purpose right now. Always have a purpose. Okay. So, guy just got killed here. I'm pretty sure it's a cheater, so I'm holding a really, really off angle. I'm holding this off angle because nobody sits where I'm sitting, and if he tries to pre-fire me, then I know he's hacking because nobody pre-fires this corner. And he did, right? He was looking straight at me. Luckily, I got the kill, but that kind of confirmed he was hacking. But again, having a purpose, right? Having the purpose to know where exactly to sit just to test a theory is pretty cool. But we end up winning the round because of it. Sorry that I had the audio muted. I was talking a lot. Anyways, let's get into it. Someone in my chat told me to play Glaz, so I'm playing Glaz right now. My entire purpose is I'm gonna grenade below because I have grenades, and then I'm gonna go on the east side, and I'm just gonna hold a window, right? So let's go in here. I'm nading below, right? Executing on my plan. I see that there's vert, so I quick peek it with my grenade. And I get a kill because he's playing the vert. Skill of my life. That's why I didn't want to get Glad. And I get the kill. Let's go ahead and skip forward. And then my second plan, right, is I'm going to get on this window and I'm just going to hold for my team. 3v4, we kind of need to play it slow, drone for kills right now. So I open the window, I hold kind of a passive angle while my team does their thing, just to kind of see what they're doing. I'm going to bait their aggression because I'm kind of understanding their playstyle right now. They have an Oryx, they're peeking vert, they're running out, right, because I had two teammates on the run out, so they're playing aggressive. So my purpose right now is I'm just going to bait their aggression. And I bait his aggression and I get a kill, right? So even just your playstyle difference for having a purpose is very important. I changed my push because I have a teammate pushing inside of office, so I know we're going to do some sort of archives push. And because I got a kill here and I'm not seeing anybody, no one's peeking me, I'm changing up my angle. So again, having a purpose and just always doing something and trying to make something happen and always working some sort of play is really, again, what I'm trying to get at here. Let's see what happens. I think I walked into office and died to a kid fountain here. Yeah, I did. I died to a kid fountain. Really unfortunate. But again, like, I changed up my plan. I'm like, okay, no one's picking the door, so I'm gonna go into office and try to help my thermite plant. Again, always working something, having a plan, having a purpose is really the main point of what I'm trying to get at here. We end up winning the game, but if I were to go over every single round, it is a max OT game. It would be a very, very long video. But again, I'm just trying to reiterate the same point. You always need a purpose. You always need to be constantly going, doing something, like you have some sort of ADHD, right? That's why it's really easy for me to get good at the game, because my brain just kind of wanders and is always wanting to do something, and I get bored very easily. And in this game, you always constantly have to be moving, going, doing something. So if you have that mindset and you kind of just let your brain free roam and you're constantly working something, you're trying to gain some sort of control, or for defense, you're trying to maintain some sort of control, then you'll always be good and you'll always like have an objective and you'll be useful to your team, right? As long as you're not sitting around doing fuck all, you're going to be useful for your team. Even if you don't have gun skill, even if you're not the best at the entire game, always having a purpose is the #1 mistake that I see in mid to low elo, and it's something you could easily change. It's literally just a mindset tip, right? With that out of the way, if you like this style video, like the video down below. I upload 4 times a week: Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Sub the channel down below if you want to get better at the game. My name's Alka, and I will see you on the next video. Later.